Hello there, my name's Roxanne Ratcliff and I'm the Diversity, Inclusion and CR Manager here at Burges Salmon. And today we're going to talk a little bit about supporting menopausal colleagues within the workplace. So I'm super excited to welcome Kerry Lee, who's a trainer from Laughology. And Kerry very kindly hosted and facilitated a learning session internally at Burges Salmon recently, where we were talking about how businesses, line managers, but also colleagues, I suppose, can best support individuals who might be experiencing menopausal symptoms. So hi there, Kerry.
Hello. Thank you
Hi.
for having me.
You're very welcome. So I just wanted to ask you, I suppose, whether you had perhaps a few hints and tips about how we can all support colleagues who might be experiencing menopausal symptoms, because I'm very conscious that actually people who are experiencing these sorts of symptoms are one of the fastest growing demographics actually within our workplace within the UK at the moment. So we all need to know a little bit more and do a little bit better as employers. So yeah, interested in your thoughts.
Thank you. And you are absolutely right. It's really timely. What I would say is for anyone watching and listening thinking, well, this doesn't apply to me, it's highly likely, whoever you are and whatever gender you are, that at some stage you are going to be living and or working with someone who is experiencing the menopause. So do stay tuned. And my top tips would be, first of all, seems really simple, but listening. So if someone does share their experience with you, to really listen, and that means shutting up. And
it helps sometimes, doesn't it?
yeah, and letting them speak. Also, I would say, again, whoever you are, empower yourself with knowledge about the menopause so that when it comes to perhaps your time experiencing it, or a colleague or a family member, you've got that knowledge. And we know that knowledge is power, and you can maybe even signpost a little bit. And finally, also, when someone has shared their experience, because it's not a one-stop shop. The menopause experience is so varied. Some women sail through it, hooray. Some women have a really challenging time. These symptoms can be very varied. So actually finding out if that person's having a challenging time, what are their challenges? For example, sleep, they're really struggling. Could they have then flexi working? Or experiencing hot flushes, can they have a fan? So sort of tailoring any suggestions to help that will really suit that person.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I think when we had our internal session, there was a lot of discussion around just the broad range of symptoms actually that people can experience. And as you said, we don't all get a uniform experience, so it would be a bit of a mistake to kind of try apply a uniform solution almost. But I was also quite interested in the bit that you were talking about around sort of finding the right GP, because I think sometimes people will go and sort of try and get advice perhaps from their GP and maybe not have a great experience first time. So do you want to just sort of talk quickly a little bit around that?
Sure, yes. So as a society, we're all on a journey with the menopause, and that includes GPs. So some GPs are really clued up. That's fantastic. And unfortunately, some aren't. And we are hearing lots of stories from women who aren't being listened to, or are being dismissed or misdiagnosed by their GPs. So what I would encourage women to do is to find out at their local surgery who's good at women's health, or have conversations with local friends and family as to who they're speaking to, who's got the right knowledge. And don't be fobbed off. You know, if you are the first time, then find the right person so you can get the right support.
That's great. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kerry, for having just a very brief chat with us around that. And as I said, Kerry works with Laughology, one of the trainers that works with us here at Burges Salmon. And yeah, we had a fantastic session on the menopause with our people all getting involved and asking questions, and, you know, almost as many men as women coming along who are really keen to support their colleagues and their partners and, you know, those that they're living with. So it was a really positive session all around. So thank you so much, Kerry.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.